back of the car, you know, we've got a turnkey LS3 in it. It's simple, no crazy cams, because the cams, you know, when you get in the rocks, it's hard to keep it running smooth, and you know, these cars don't need a lot of power. I think, you know, when you start going to short course racing and stuff like that, where you're on it and off of it, and you need that initial start, that's where motor comes in. Out here in the King of the Hammers races, I think we could get away. I mean, we do on some of our cars run small motors, just for the simplicity, the cheapness.
So these are crate motors, basically, then?
Yeah, it's just a crate motor that Turnkey builds for us, and very simple. You know, runs the ME4 computer, and it's, you know, a few wires. It's nothing. So
the beauty of that is, if you actually have an engine failure, it's easy to pull this and actually stick another engine in.
Yeah.
You don't have concerns about how it's going to perform or anything else. That's really smart. That makes perfect sense.
And one of the other big things that, you know, a lot of people don't think of, the steering pumps and stuff that we use. Hal steering, he builds our pumps, and he does the rack and stuff that's in the front. And to be able to steer it, when I first started, you know, we used stock pumps, and we did some stuff, and you go to turn the wheels with these big tires, and you can feel, you know, you have to wait for it to turn. Where with this pump, I could take the steering wheel off when it's idling, and I could turn the shaft as fast as I want, and the tires will flash. It pumps, I believe, 8 gallons a minute, and it's got billet parts in it. You know, it's just a really good piece, and one of the things that a lot of the competitors, you know, overlook. They try to use smaller, simpler pumps, and when they get in the rocks, they're fighting the steering, you know, along with not having the cutting brakes. So I've got another advantage there. You know, there's little advantages hidden everywhere in this car.
Sounds like a winner. Let's go over that front end, and you can point out those steering components.
Right on. It's kind of hard to see it, but this is the rack here. It's a steering rack, and then the shaft just runs up to a valve and then up to the steering wheel. And then all this stuff, you know, is stuff that we fabricated and bolted to the rack to get the bump steer out. And
when you say you fabricated that, is that a one-time mounting application for this car, or is that something you can universalize and sell to others? How does that work? You
know, if a guy wanted to set this up and use it like that, I could fabricate and sell it. When I build something, I've never actually produced products. I mean, every now and then we get a guy, hey, I want one just like that, and we'll pull our part off and copy it and cut it. But I'm not really into the production line of it. I'm more into the innovative. I always figured, you know, I build something, the next time it's not going to be the same, so I don't get into that. But we get a lot of people that have actually copied the way that we've done this, and it's kind of unique. And you know, a lot of people would have been trying to figure out, hey, how do we get that down there or whatever. But
who is Campbell Enterprises? Who are you, and what are you doing?
We started out, you know, just doing our own thing, building cars, going out, playing with them, and then we started getting a following of people that, you know, ran into us and wanted our cars. So we quit our normal jobs and started doing fabrication, and it got pretty big for a while. And you know, we got where we were building a lot of cars for people, and then the racing kind of started picking up. We picked up sponsors, and now the racing's kind of taken over Campbell Enterprises. And Campbell Enterprises we still do outside work. It's kind of on hold, but we just don't advertise. You know, what people that come and want something built, you know, we build cars still. It's just at our time, not, you know, we don't have a whole lot of time to do them. So there's about 3 to 4 cars a year, you know, if we're not working on our stuff.
I understand that.
And
the beauty of this is you're able to follow your passion here.
Yeah, I mean,
this is what you want to do. You're able to do it. You're making it work for you.
It's fun. A lot of people think, oh, you got the best job in the world. And, you know, when you've been doing it as long as I have, it does become a job, and it does take the fun, some of the fun out of it. I mean, I enjoy when I get to the track, going 120% and driving this stuff. But when I get home, I like to go fishing, go hang out with my kids. You know, I don't mind going trail riding with my kids, but I don't ever go trail riding by myself. I figure I get enough of it out here. But it's fun to take the kids out and let them drive, and I'll hike and get a little exercise or something and hang out with friends. But it's fun.
So what's your prediction for this race on Saturday? What are you anticipating?
I don't know. I hope it stays cool out and my junk stays together and I do good.
I wish you the best with that. I sure value your time, and it's been great for us to be able to share all this information with the viewers. Thanks very much, Shannon. I really appreciate it.
Right on. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.